Hey there, I'm here to introduce another one of these blind RuneScape Endgame videos. This one was recorded over about 67.5 hours between August 23rd, 2020 and September 2nd, 2020. My main priority in these videos right now is getting to Slayer 95 so that I can do Hydra, and Slayer is really slow. Originally I was recording 100% of my playtime with the intent of fast forwarding the boring parts. Instead I've simply clipped things so that the boring parts have been removed. I hope you enjoy the fanfare that plays at the end of a Slayer task and the fanfare that plays whenever you open up a clue casket, because this video is mostly that. As usual, apologies for the lower mic quality and the kind of RuneLite clutter. This was recorded 2.5 years ago and I've learned my lesson. So here you go, episode 41, Thermonuclear Smoke Devil. Enjoy. Really just trying to do a chill Slayer task over here, but I got a master clue. I'm going to bank it for now, and if I get further hard clues, I'm just going to save the caskets, because I don't have time to do that right now. Also, while I was in there, I got a death talisman finally, so we're going to hold on to that. Got an elite clue scroll. Man, I've gotten 3 death talismans on this Dark Beast task. It's like my 5th or 6th Dark Beast task. First one that I've gotten death talismans at all on. We'll probably do this elite clue scroll and just bank the casket. Alright, here comes a master casket. What the fuck is that? I've never seen that before. Robe Top of Darkness. It's kind of neat looking. Okay. Was not a mimic. Let's try the elite casket. Also not a mimic, and not anything interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go finish this task, and I probably won't report what the new task is. Just come back to comment if anything interesting happens. Bye. On the last kill of my task, or close to it, I got a dark bow. That's the one thing that's exciting from Dark Beasts. Wow, so this is a hell of a task. 3 dark talismans, or death talismans, and a dark bow. I guess I might end up using that if I ever touch PvP. I think it's the only use for it, but that's still pretty cool. 415k. Got a Kraken task, which is wonderful. My wife is currently watching movies in the living room, and now I don't have to pay attention to the game at all for like several hours. Yay! I mean, it's the first time this has happened, but I got so many sharks that I was able to sustain basically indefinitely, and I am now out of inventory space. So I'm going to leave and go do this elite clue scroll, and I'll come back for the last 38 kills. Alright, elite casket, what we get? Heh. Iron Dragon Mask. Black demons. Well, I was making this more tolerable for myself by choosing to only do 25 kills there. But now, Slayer XP, it's not like there's anything holding me up. I could do the whole task there, and then when I get tired, take a break and go level another skill. Let me sit at a bank really quick and mourn what's just happened. I'll gear up and head out there. Got 2 hard clue scrolls to juggle here from Demonic Gorillas. Did a trip of 32, which is pretty decent, actually. I think I'm thinking about not going back, though. I think I'll do the whole task there, and then I remember how much I hate fighting these things. 732 and 1 Zenyte Shard. Yeah, I thought about it. I think I'm gonna go just do regular Black Demons. I can bear to do 1 Demonic Gorillas trip every time I get the task, and that's probably what I'll stick with. I'm going to open these caskets, then I'm going to head to regular Black Demons. Finish up the task there. Nothing. Right. Might clean up my bank a little bit before I head out, but otherwise that's where we're headed. The bottomless compost bucket finally fucking dropped. Kill count 67 out of... It's supposed to be a 1 in 35. I don't have to fight Hespori ever again. This is a good day. Hey, so I was on a phone call there, couldn't talk too much. It was very exciting that I got that bottomless compost bucket finally at 95 farming. It's going to make herb runs a lot more stomachable if I can just have this one item in my inventory all the time. I'm going to finish making these prayer potions. I'm going to do this Black Demon's task, and that's going to be it for now. But hooray, bottomless compost, about time. Hard casket. 300 hard treasure trails. As a reward for completing over 300 hard clue scrolls, you have now unlocked the Uri Transform emote. And I got Ancient Plate Skirt. Check out this emote. Nice. Pulp Fiction. That's cool. I'm glad we got to 300. It's as good a reason as any to stop doing hard clues, but I still want to get master clues when possible. Check out what the next task is here, and I'm probably going to take a break, prep for stream, see what we got. Nope, not doing Fossil Island Wyverns. Lizard Men, yeah, that's good. Want to get as many of those tasks as possible before getting the 95 Slayer. Hopefully I can get that Dragon Warhammer, and I can relock them after that. I don't really want to fight Shamans without the Slayer Helm bonus, but I guess I could always end up doing Elite Void whenever I get around doing Pest Control. Alright, I do not have any amount of Lizardman Shamans in me before stream, so I'm going to call it there. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Maybe we'll do some Slayer then. Really hoping that the POH costume room update comes out this week. It's Monday. They've just announced that they're changing their update schedule to Wednesdays, so hopefully day after tomorrow I'll be able to save myself a ton of bank space and deposit all this crap. '82 Hunter, which is an insignificant level. 83 is a good one though, because then I can catch Dragon Implings with a net. And we'll go back to Slayer. Pretty good hourly. 270k, hour and a half. I mean, it's not amazing, but my XP rate was terrible because I wasn't paying very close attention. I was just trying to get my stream work done. Hard casket. Nothing. I would like to try to work. I completely forgot about this. Just thinking about upgrades. I would like to try to get my 50 regular gauntlet KC somewhat soon. I might set, once I get 99 attack, defense, and strength will be the time that I go do that, since stats are the only thing that matter in the gauntlet. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a Blade of Sildor. Really spoon-fed. But we still had a ways to go, 162k XP away from 99 in those stats. Hey, Dark Beasts. Andrew's in here watching TV. I'm back. I'm doing a JAD task and decided I may as well start trying to get my KC in. It's be KC 4. I don't know if I'm going to get 6 more JAD tasks before getting the 95 Slayer. I'll probably get more tasks while I'm farming Hydra though. So I've always ended these so far with tons of leftover supplies, so I'm going to take a stab at just going in there and not like looking up a guide or paying terribly close attention to it. If I can get to the point where I can just do this without thinking too hard about it, that would be great. Task complete. No problem. Didn't even have to log out. Alright, and I think I have no use for additional fire capes, so I'm just gonna gamble, I guess. I have a fire cape here. Sell it, bargain for Tizrek Jad. I know I won't get my cape back. Not lucky. Next time. I guess going for the Tokul might actually be better. I don't actually care about the cape, but we're gonna give it one try. Alright, gonna get 6 more Jad kills before the end of this playthrough. Pretty good personal best, 46 minutes, 23 seconds. I'm gonna try to do every Tazar task as Jad until we get to 10 KC. I'm not feeling like doing Jad, I'll go do something else. Vidion, oh my god. 3. Only ever killed Vidion in a group. Because being able to use my Slayer Helm is going to be nice. I probably should have taken more than 3 kills, but so I do want to get to 50 KC eventually. Totally should have done more than 3 kills. I could have handled it. I didn't realize how much easier this boss is when you've got a Slayer Helm. The big problem with it is just accuracy, right? Task complete. No cool drops. Definitely go for 35 Vidion kills next time. I'll fight. Nope. Black Demons. Alright. 1 trip tomorrow morning. Hey there, good morning. It's a new day. The patch went in, and it is not for the POH costume room. It's for Mahogany Home, so I'll probably check that out later. We're doing an early morning Cox run here, so I'm going to gear up for that really quick before we do anything else. KC 20 for me. A little bit of a rough run. Didn't die myself, though. That was kind of nice. Really hoping for some Lizardman fangs there. Hey, that was KC 21, and I got 685 Lizardman fangs. I might be pretty close to having enough to make the mounted talisman. Let's see. So I need another 328 fangs, which could conceivably happen. I'm gonna go do a run at Demonic Gorillas and then pop out. I'm gonna see if I can cheese this here, wait out the aggression timer. I don't think this spot is completely safe. I think I can still get aggroed if I get really unlucky and they turn this corner. I kind of want to go AFK here while I'm waiting for the aggression timer to run out, but if I die, I'm gonna have to pay 480k at the Greystone and more at Death's Office. Hey, well, the news isn't great. I apparently didn't walk far enough in order for the non-aggression area to cover the area I usually go to aggro these things, so I'm just gonna have to be really careful not to cross that green line. Oh, I want to die. I got another Ballista Limbs drop. I keep getting the 1 in 500s. I can't get the 1 in 300. So, okay, there's no leaderboard for these guys, so I think the time that I just give in and start buying Zenites is when my kill count gets to the max I would need to be at drop rate for 4 total Zenites, right? So that's 1,200 kills. It's a long time in the future. Still extremely frustrating. Alright, well that was a 40 kill trip. We're up to 772. Nothing in this casket. Alright, I'm gonna gear up and go fight regular black demons. Oh, the perfect kind of task. 4 rune dragons, no problem. Cave krakens, very nice. It's a new day. Good morning. Heading back to Kraken, and we'll see what's next. I'm really looking forward to getting 95 Slayer. It's the end of my longest skill grind in the endgame era. Alright, Kraken task complete. I'm officially pretty dry on a 3rd tentacle. Are we really surprised? Black demons. Maybe I'll finally get the Zenite. I think I found a safe way to wait out the tolerance timer. It's on this tile with an enemy underneath me. Now, I did forget to move further east again, or north, I guess, in order to expand the range, but it ended up working out okay for me last task. I just had to pull gorillas every now and then. Try to remember in the future to run further over there and then come back. As long as I have a gorilla under me, it doesn't look like the gorilla can leave. So this might be AFK enough for me to get up and go do dishes or something. It's just, I would be paying 400k if something goes wrong, so. So I'm out of food. I got a ton of prayer potion drops, but no fruit drops, and I made some early mistakes. But I'm kind of feeling it. I think I'm going to do one more run of demonic gorillas before I switch to regular old black demons. Although, my last trip put me at exactly 800 kills. I could just stop there. No, let's keep going. Why not? Yet another ballista piece. Man, it's making me wish that I would have said that I can, under equivalent exchange, trade any unique for unique with a drop rate that is the same or lower, instead of being exactly the same. It's ridiculous. I have 4 springs, 3 limbs, 2 frames, all of which are 1 in 500 or rarer, and still just the one Zenite shard. Alternate universe for the ballista is really good. I'm doing great. It's insanely frustrating. I just never want to do these guys again. I want to block demonic gorillas and stay out of this cave, but... Alright, that was a really long trip. Let's see. I've done 71 demonic gorillas kills today, and we're up to 843 total kills logged. I'm gonna go finish up this task at regular black demons. And I got another jet task. Task complete again. New personal best. 5 more jetted kills, and ended up being 51k Slayer XP an hour, which still isn't as good as barraging Tazar, but whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna trade these for Toku. Don't really care about pets. This should help with getting onyxes in the future, which would be nice. Gray Kramja Elite. I keep forgetting that I get a free daily resurrection too, so I should be even more chill when I run these. Trolls I don't want to do because I don't have a cannon anymore. Same with Bloodveld. I know the Mire Ditch spot's pretty good. Hey, your new task is to kill the Thermonuclear Smoke Devil. I actually kind of appreciate that it's the boss specifically, so I don't feel like I'm wasting my time killing the boss instead of the Smoke Devils. When I get a regular Smoke Devil task, that's going to be my cue to go make a bunch of cannonballs, because I think you need them for rounding them up. I'm tempted to try maging it. 1 second. Doing it with mage definitely does not seem worth it at all. We take about as much damage. I was thinking if I did it with mage, my higher magic defense would make a huge difference, and it doesn't matter. So, switch back to melee. Pretty useless hard casket there. Alright, gearing back up and doing Thermi for real this time. Am I experiencing a Comcast outage? Yup. At least I didn't start attacking it. I feel like Comcast knows when I walk into Thermi's room for some reason. Man, people were telling me that this is a popular boss and I never saw anyone else doing it, but now I'm seeing it being popular. Weird. I'm trying Armadillo gear here, which might be ill-advised. I think its defense is low enough that Armadillo is actually working pretty well. Andrew was in here. I got another Smoke Devil task, obviously, and I'm continuing to do Thermi until I get to the top 50k players and focus on regular Smoke Devils. I was looking at my loot logger, and at some point during the boss task, the 35 kill boss task, I got a second Thermi pet and didn't even see it. Very close to 99 attack, strength, and defense. I think I am going to go kill a goblin for that, because it'll be fun to get them all at the same time here. I didn't do it with cooking, because, like, who cares? Go kill a chicken or something. Got less than 10k, less than 8k for all those skills. It's kind of annoying to balance them right now because I'm getting XP in one skill whenever I use the God Sword spec, but I think any spec weapon I bring would have that problem. So it looks like the Armadillo body and pants for the right call. It hasn't really significantly impacted my accuracy, and it's definitely impacting how much damage I take. I can usually stay for at least 3 kills, sometimes 4. Alright, I'm super close to 99 in these stats, so I gotta go do that now before we continue with this task. And I'm very sad about this. I don't know if I've talked about how sad I am being 99 in melee stats makes me. I was a little sad hitting hit points. Very sad about this, though. It makes me that much less excited to do bosses and training that involves using melee, because it's no longer counting for anything, and I definitely don't care about getting to 200 million XP or getting close to 200 million XP. That means nothing to me, basically. I'll go do this on chickens. There is a tiny, tiny benefit for getting XP past 99. Something that was marginal to the point of being meaningless. I would still feel a little bit better about it. Alright, spent a ton of time fighting these chickens early on. Combat XP, 2,700 hours ago. Let's go ahead and finish Melee Forever. I'll go ahead and use the whip, because why not? So watching Swamplotic's whip video is what got me to want to play this game and discuss it with Chaos Factor for a subblock. So, here we go. Let's turn on Piety. Just watching me hit a 1, right? And have it only level up one of these. Congratulations, your attack is now 99, and I forgot to telegraph my hit points cape. Whatever. Now I don't have to worry about it anymore. You are now a master of attack. Why not visit Agiat at the Warriors Guild? Your strength level is now 99. You are now a master of strength. Why not visit Sloan? You advance a defense level. You are now a master of defense. Why not visit Marlin in Lumbridge? Hooray! I should have telegraphed the cape, but whatever. It said before I don't care about cosmetics, and it's true. Alright, now I think whenever I get XP in Melee, I won't even register here anymore. That's so sad. It's how it be, though. Alright, so you get some money. I'll go buy these capes and just store them in my POH. Don't have anything else to use them for right now. Talk to Combat Tutor. I'm a Melee Combat Tutor. How about skill capes? When it's equipped, it acts as a ring of life, saving you from combat if your hit points become... Sweet. Very neat. One of them's in the Warriors Guild. Ajat. What's up, man? Recognize your ability to allow access to our Cyclops without the need for guild tokens. That might actually be nice in case I ever fuck up and lose my defender again. Gladly pay such a paltry sum for a splendid cape. I do like that little fanfare that plays. Cool. And we gotta get one more, which I think is someone who's upstairs, maybe? Hello there. Already as strong as possible. Cape of Strength can teleport you to our guild. Oh, that sucks. I can get here already. With it teleports you inside the guild. Wow, that's really boring. Wear this cape with pride, my friend. Neat. None of them have an actual use, so I'm just gonna put them all in my rack. I think I can. Place the cape on the rack, place the cape on the rack. I'm gonna sell some of this uncooked food because I have no use for it. I already have more than enough monkfish to last me forever, and I should be fine on shards. I'm gonna sell the grapes too, same reason. Didn't get the POH costume room update this week. Really hoping it happens next week. Save me some space. Alright, that's 300 kills. That'll be a good opportunity to take a break, prep for stream. Hey there, good morning. I'm gonna go do this hard clue scroll, and then we'll go back to Thermi. Second occult necklace drop. It's kind of cool. Don't need it. Oh my god, another occult necklace. Alright, task complete. I'm gonna go let me go check the next task that I'm gonna do, this elite clue that dropped, which is kind of cool. We got that. Rune dragons. Sure. I guess I'll just sell these occult necklaces. I guess whenever I sell significant items like this, I'll go ahead and mark them in the tracker like I did with the extra Zamorakian spears, which I'm probably going to have to buy back for lots of reasons. Just in case I ever need them back, if I like lose one in the wilderness or something stupid. Elite Casket has a Master Clue in it, so I'm going to start working on that. Master Casket. Wow, that is a terrible Master Casket. That might be the worst one I've ever gotten. Dark Beasts, that's a good task. Hey, Cave Krakens, that's fun. Get some work done this morning. Dark Beasts, wonderful. I wonder if I'm ever going to get the fortitude to just not pick up hard glue scrolls. Probably should at this point. Almost like prayer potions too. I'm going to do some herb runs soonish. Dark Beasts drop long bones really frequently. More so than average, maybe? I don't know. I might just be lucky. I've gotten 5 of them in 805 kills, and it's supposed to be like a 1 in 1,000 drop. Let me see if they have a different drop rate. I thought it was like a global 1 in 1,000 drop from anything that drops bones. Oh no, there's more common for them. 1 in 400. Okay. Well, I still got a lot of them at that rate. Oh wait, no. It's 1 in 400 everywhere. I guess I was wrong. Okay, well still, I should have gotten 2, and I've gotten 5. Over double the drop rate. And I got a curve bone. Black demons in the chasm of fire. I think I'm going to skip this task. I'll go try it. I think I've got enough. I don't really want to fight them outside of the catacombs because that's where I can recharge my arc light. But let's do some alking, and then I have to do a herb run right now. I do not have enough prayer for my next task. I didn't think about having this bucket would make everything with farming more convenient. It's too bad I got it so late. Even just like collecting the compost is less of a hassle because I don't have to do multiple trips with a bucket, right? So I have to do multiple trips to fill the thing. 253 uses. Jesus. And I'm apparently lagging out. I saw some posts about this on the subreddit this morning, that there's like a Cloudflare outage. Alright, I've been trying to reconnect for like 5 minutes. It's kind of annoying to have an entire video file of me picking 4 Ranar weeds, but gonna have to do that. I'll be back. Alright, I don't know if Cloudflare is all the way back. It might not be. I might disconnect again, but I got back on a US server, and it looks like my character finished picking these Ranars during the outage. Oh, it's painful. Okay, I got logged back in again. I don't know how long it'll last this time. Wow, this is like a global internet issue that extends possibly even beyond Cloudflare. Alright, well, I don't want to keep starting and stopping the clock, and the clock's been running a lot on this logout screen. Probably, total time longer than it would take to do an herb run. So what's going to happen is I'm just going to keep trying to log back in. I'm going to cut the recording, and then I'll resume full recording again once servers are all the way back up. Okay, hopefully this isn't a mistake that I started recording again. Basically what happened during the Cloudflare outage, I could log in for like 15 to 20 seconds at a time, and then I'd have to completely restart RuneLite. I did that over and over until I was able to complete an entire herb run, so most of these patches here are showing being completed in like 4 to 24 minutes or from that. I also just logged back in to start the process again, but I've been logged in long enough now without disconnecting that I think the issue might be resolved. Knock on. So what just happened is I planted the torstal, or I harvested the torstal from the previous farming contract, picked up the seed pack from the contract. The only significant thing in it was a torstal seed, so I banked that. I'm going to go continue to finish up what I can of this farming herb run. I might not be able to do much because everything is so off cycle with each other because of me having to log in and log out repeatedly to get it done. Gathering a little more than 79 Ranars. I think I deposited some of them last time. Yeah, I think some of these grimy ones and some of the ones here. We gotta do some stuff a little more AFK than Slayer, so I'm gonna keep working on getting Basalt for Weiss teleport in my mouse Nexus. So I think the muscle of making a Weiss portal in the Nexus is so high that it probably makes more sense for me to simply build a regular portal in one of my existing portal rooms. That means I have to replace one of those portals with one in the Nexus. I have to figure out which of those I want to use here. Currently, I don't want to change. Well, Troll Stronghold is just as hard, so we're not doing that one. Water Birth is probably a good one for me to move. I don't need a dedicated Water Birth teleport because I don't go there very often. I like having the Barrows one separate. Oh wait, this isn't as bad as I thought it was because everything but Basalt stacks. Okay, well maybe I'm going to change my mind again here. I was worried if I was having to be making trips back and forth over and over for the salt. But the basalt's the most annoying part, since you have to go outside and get snowflake to stack it or node it. What I don't know is if these nodes deplete eventually. I don't remember for salts, or if you can just sit there AFK basically indefinitely. Okay, well, never mind then. I'm going to go ahead and just knock this out. It's going to take a couple hours, but it'll be nice to have in the Nexus. I eventually want to move everything to the Nexus, so I feel like investing in a regular portal frame is kind of a waste. I think if I just stand here, I won't ever have to move. I just have to change what I'm mining whenever it depletes. Okay, cool. I got the red and green salt. I just got to get another 800 basalt. I should build this thing. Oh my god. I hate myself. I just realized that I got the wrong color for the Weiss teleport. I basically got 3,000 green. I needed 3,000 blue. Whoops. Well, I guess maybe that means I should just go ahead and keep doing this until I can move both teleports onto the portal nexus. It's making it seem more and more like I should move the portal nexus closer to the spawn point in my house. Well, in either case, I'm going to finish the basalt part because that's the most annoying. I'll get that to 1,000, and then I'll get 3,000 blue. And I'll already have the 3,000 green in the bank ready to go. Finally got my 1,000 basalt. I'm going to go do an herb run and go back and get 3,000 of the correct blue salt this time. Okay, I'm done. Let's get a Weiss teleport up in here. This changes your portal nexus will cost this. Sweet. Now I have a Weiss teleport. Beautiful. One of my goals is to get construction to 90 for lots of reasons, but big one is for fairy ring plus spirit tree in one spot. Save some runes there. I don't have enough runes to do any more portal nexus teleports. I'd have to do a lot more bossing and get more law runes, that kind of thing. Anyway, though, I'm going to take a break. That was a lot of salt mining for a very minor improvement to the player-owned house. It's 4 hours or something. Ugh. Now I don't have to carry these Weiss icy basalts around and drop these guys. All that to save 1 bank space. Good morning. Do a herb run. Get back to Slayer. Actually, I'm probably going to do my just overall farming dailies. I've got some work I gotta get done, so hopefully I can get most of that done during the Black Demon task. We'll see. I've been waking up way later. Like, I was waking up at 4 a.m. for most of the end of the Diary Cape, getting up more at like 7 now. Not getting as much time in per day, but I'm sure that doesn't affect you, dear 10 years from now viewer. Alright, well, I'm on it. Alright, I finished making my prayer potions. I got 600 prayer potions from all of that farming we've been doing. So that should last a little while. Not forever, but a little while. Let me go ahead and gear up for Black Demons. Task complete, an extra 500 points. That's pretty cool. Let me get out of here. Didn't realize this is a Slayer only room. Natural dragons are not AFK. I'll do that real quick though. Dagonoth might be my cue to go do Blast Furnace and make some steel bars. Let's see how many steel bars I already have in the bank. So I'm going to do a lot of Blast Furnace mining or Blast Furnacing later, but I'm not going to do it now. Now I just want to get enough to have some time to AFK cannonballs so I can get some stream work done. Alright, I've got 500 steel bars. I'm going to see how much work I can get done just making those into cannonballs, and that should be enough to do the Dagonoth task after this. At some point, we're going to go hard on Blast Furnace. I'm going to basically make all the bars that I possibly can. Streaming PC that I use to record RuneScape is like shitting the bed right now, so I might take a quick break to reload it and see if that fixes the problems I'm running into. I'll be back soonish. Started this Lizard Man task. I'm gonna go ahead and do the medium clue scroll that I got from Dagonoths. Master clue. Go work on that now. And a green dragon mask. That's kind of cool. I gotta fix the barrel chest anchor, which has been in my bank for several thousand hours to do this clue step, so I'm paying the money for it. Super frustrating. I'm trying to boost for a clue step here. I need to boost my smithing, and I'm just not able to get a positive boost to smithing. I keep getting -5s. +5s to like crafting. I don't want to like hold on to rune dart tips. All right, master casket, and then I'm gonna go do the medium clue scroll, and then I gotta prep for stream. Was not a mimic and a bullwig. It was awful looking. Nothing in the medium clue. At some point here, I'm gonna farm crystal implings, try to get some acorns. Alright, so since I don't have a crystal tree growing right now, I'm gonna try to do crystal implings for a little bit. I don't want to spend a ton of time on this because I've got other stuff to do, but I'm gonna see how many I can catch and hopefully get a crystal acorn or 2. I already got 5 implings, pretty good. Oh wow, 679 rune arrows. $210K there. 0 effort. Crap, I just hold 7 Ranar seeds. That's a draw. And I got my crystal acorn, so I can stop for now. Pretty good total haul. I only have enough Lizardman fangs to make the mounted Xerix talisman, which I'm absolutely going to do here in a second. That took a long time, but we got there. I don't even remember what the teleports are on a Xerix talisman. I haven't had them for a very long time now. I'm trying to save charges to build this thing. One of those things that if you're not trade restricted, this is like super trivial to get because the Lizardman fangs are worth basically nothing. Well, that's annoying. I may have been on mute for a really long time. I have no idea how long it's happened. I'm glad it's finally built. Don't really care about most of the teleports other than the Lovacaine one and obviously the Chambers of Xeric one once we get the Ancient Tablet to drop, which we're way dry for right now. But it's exciting that that's finally done. And save myself some bank spaces. I'm going to get rid of Xeric's talismans. I'm going to get rid of Lizardman fangs. I'm not going to bother picking these up anymore. Range 96. 3 more range levels to go. Neck reels, alright. Saying I haven't gotten a barrage task for most of 93 Slayer, if not all of 93 Slayer. I got pretty lucky towards the end of the Diary Cape period. I was just getting back to back. Alright, well I'm gonna go take a quick break. When I come back, I'm trying to talk some stuff, clear up some bank space, do an herb run, and then I'll go kill these neck reels. I'll see ya. Slayer 94. One more level and I never have to level Slayer again. Heart casket with nothing in it. It's got PK'd, but I only had a dragon dagger and it blew on me, so nothing lost. Casket with nothing. I gotta go shopscape some more death runes. Alright, I got 10,500 death runes. I go finish this Necreal's task and see what's next. Hey, there's Smoke Devils. Good morning, and the costume rework is here today, so I'm about to save a shitload of bank space. I'm going to work on that right now. I'm going to look through my collection log and see stuff that is in my collection log but I don't have deposited, which might be a bit of a project. Buy that stuff back so I can rebank it. It really saves an absurd amount of bank space. I'm so glad they added this. Deposited. Oh, it's based on... Okay, I'm guessing that you are able to deposit different tiers, but you have to do it from that menu. Okay, that's fine. This is so awesome. I really like the interface for it, too. Mod Ash is crushing it. Oh, I can deposit the blessings now? Oh, this is great. What a day. So much easier to browse now, too. I feel like that's part of the fun. All right, I've deposited all the stuff that was already in my bank. I'm now going to look through the collection log. I have to compare it to my equivalent exchange document to make sure I don't buy back something that I already listed as having been equivalent exchanged. Okay, I made a notepad file with everything in my collection log. I'm now going to check it against my equivalent exchange document. Gotta get rid of the Rune Kite Shield G. Okay, so I've gone through and I've marked everything that is already stored versus was in the collection log versus was equivalent exchange, and that leaves me with items that that I had sold previously but are not currently in my storage. So I'm going to buy those back to store them. Hopefully the prices on all of them hasn't exploded because of this update. It's possible people are going in and trying to like fill out their collection logs, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, I got a full inventory of stuff that I bought back. Go ahead and bank all of it, and then we'll come back and buy the rest of it. Got several things that are pending. I have seen a few things spike in price here, and there's a couple things like the mummy's legs that I'm getting hit on money for, but that's okay. Okay, I think I've got everything taken care of, and I'll show the document here in a second. Probably never going to use these regular Strength Amulet T. Stash those too. Not going to have to worry about bank space for a little while. That saved me 79 bank slots. Holy crap. Actually, more if I alch some of this stuff. 85 slots. I am very happy about that. Finally use my bank willy-nilly for things like extra potion doses and grimy herbs and random alcohol drops. Okay, so this is the main sheet. Here's everything we've equivalent exchanged. Stuff that we've cashed in as the top 50k bosses. I'm about to add Thermonuclear Smoke Devil to this list. So I've just marked whether I had multiple copies of it, whether I had one stored already, whether I bought some because I had sold them previously. So I have a full list. I think going forward, whenever I get anything clue related, I'm just going to take it straight to the treasure chest and deposit it without thinking. I might go through and sell duplicates later when I need to liquidate for gold, but for now I just kind of want to throw them in there. Do have bonds repaid set to 3. Other things to note, I've got my list of endgame tasks that I'm still working on, and the tracker. These are skills that I haven't hit the max on. For example, I'm projecting 38 more hours of Slayer to finish Slayer. Alright, I think I'm done my work, so now I can go do farming related stuff. So do that real quick. Yo, off to do Thermi. I'm gonna do some crystal implings in the middle of it, but we'll start with Thermi. Hey, that's lucky. There's the smoke battle staff. And I don't have to give in and do the top 50k thing. That's exciting. Cool. Goodbye, Thermonuclear Smoke Devil. I think I've completed this boss. Collection log. Let me check. Collection log. Bosses. Thermonuclear Smoke Devil. Look at that, it's green. I didn't get the chain body from this boss. I got it from the Calphite Queen, but you know, still. Pretty cool. Alright. Well, I'm done a little bit early. That means I need to research regular Smoke Devils. Go ahead and bank this staff. 1.5 mil. It's pretty neat. Yeah, I'm okay to use the top 50k players rule, but I want to avoid it as much as possible, so I'm glad that we actually got it to drop that time. So I now have all of these staffs except for the mud staff, so I'll probably end up doing some more Dagonoth Kings. I'll see if I get one as a Slayer task before I get too excited about it. In the meantime, though, let's go do Crystal Implings, and I'll start to research Smoke Devils. Alright, I think I've gotten about 20 of these imps and no crystal acorns, so don't think this is worth doing in the afternoon like what I'm doing right now. It's just too much competition. It's not worth it. It's pretty AFK for me to do this since I have a notification set to trigger when one's detected. I'm just going to stand on this bridge and world hunt. That way I can get a little bit more work done than I've been doing. Still haven't gotten a crystal acorn in many, many implings so far, so at this point I'm just being stubborn. I gotta stop to prep for stream here soon anyway. I think that's as far as I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get you one more before I have to bail for stream. I've got a few minutes before I absolutely have to turn this off. Oh, there's one. Maybe that's the one. Been too perfect if that gave me the crystal acorn. Alright, I definitely have to prep for stream now. How much do I have just from what's in my inventory right now? 600k? Pretty good, to be honest, given that I was only focusing on those. I don't really get to enjoy the total gold value of what I'm doing when I'm catching these things because I end up saving all the items for crafting purposes. Alright, I'm gonna sign off. Still need to do those smoke devils, but I ended up having a lot of stream work to do, so I ended up catching 49 implings and no crystal acorn. It's a bummer. I didn't really think of going that dry or competing with that many people, so I might avoid that in the future. I think I did walk away with a decent amount of money, though, even if you just include these things on the top. Alright, I gotta prep for stream. Bye. Alright, that was a pretty good episode in terms of progress. Getting 99 attack, strength, and defense was pretty fun, even if I botched the untrimmed hit points cape. And it's very cool to have green-logged the Thermonuclear Smoke Devil and will not have to fight that guy ever again. I can spend all my Smoke Devil's tasks at actual Smoke Devils, which are the best Slayer XP in the game. Next episode, we're going to finally finish up 95 Slayer, and I'm going to check out the Alchemical Hydra for the first time, so we'll see you in about a week. See you then. Bye.